So this would serve as a barrier between the pot and my pogulo. Pogulo is a meal that is made from cassava flour, beans flour, and kanwa. Just like we do tubani. The difference between pogulo and tubani is that tubani is put in papers or leaves, but this pogulo is placed directly inside the water. So as you can see, this is my Kokonte flour. I measured the container full, and I'll be measuring the beans flour to the same quantity to use because I want it to be starchy. I don't want it to be very hard like stone. So I'll go ahead and then add my water to it. The quantity of the water to be added depends on how light or thick you want your pogulo to be. Then I would go ahead and then add my kanwa to it. My kanwa has been diluted already to make things easy for me. You can see it, yes. So I would go ahead and stir it till it forms the thickness I would love. For the start, you wouldn't even know how you want it to be. For the start, you do something very hard, but never give up. Keep doing till you get the texture you want. If you prepare it today and it's not the way you want, keep preparing and keep adjusting the water till you get it the texture you want it. As I tell you today, when I started making this meal, I made mistakes. The first one, my kanwa wasn't enough. The second one, my cassava flour wasn't enough. But as time passed, I got to know and mastered how to make it. So my water is boiling and I'm going ahead to cut it inside the water. It's boiling from under, but the leaf is just covering it. So that's why you can't see it very well. My fire is low, but it will soon boil up and you will see the magic. This meal is so nutritious. So you keep cutting in, it would boil. Just keep watching. Have you seen that it's boiling up? So this can take just 5 minutes to cook, as long as your fire is enough. Even some people, by the time you finish putting it on the pot and you are done cooking, you don't need to wait for any 5 minutes. If the fire is really high, you can see that as I put, you can see this side is dark, or should I even say darkish? Or yes, that shows that that side is cooked. So I covered it for 5 minutes to ensure that everything is cooked. So as I was preparing the bogulo, I wasn't just sitting, I was preparing my ingredients as well. I decided to grind it to get that roughness. I don't want it to be very smooth. I want to be seeing the tomato whilst I take my bogulo. For the stew, you can use normal stew, but I decided to use dawa stew and I prepared it in a way that I love it. So you can go ahead and prepare the stew the way you want it to. You can also decide to use yazi. I don't know if you know yazi. That's kulikuli powder or powdered pepper for it. Some people decide to use kuli kuli powder or powdered pepper. Some even decide to just heat oil with onions and then take it with it, and it's so nice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you learned something new today and you would practice. Keep practicing till you become perfect.